Adelaide, England coach Trevor Bayliss has conceded his team's propensity for batting collapses remains a concern with the first test just a week and a half away. While the tourists beat an inexperienced Cricket Australia 11 by 192 runs in their tour match at Adelaide Oval that ended on Saturday, England lost 6-31 at one stage of their second innings. After the match, CAA 11 coach Ryan Harris said he agreed the tourists' batting was vulnerable while labelling former captain Alastair Cook, who has just 47 runs in 3 innings so far this tour, rusty. The return of all-rounder Moeen Ali from a side strain should bolster England's batting slightly for their match against the CAA 11 in Townsville beginning on Wednesday. That is the tourists' last match before the first test, which starts on Thursday week in Brisbane. Bayliss acknowledged that England's batting was an issue. "It has been a little bit of a concern for us for a little while," he said. "We have games like that where we have lost wickets and it is a concern, but we've got a reasonably inexperienced lineup when it comes to international cricket, but they are learning all the time and it's not from want of trying. They realise they have got to get better and they are working very hard in the nets to try and achieve that." Questioned about Harris' assessment of vulnerability, Bayliss pointed to the fact that it had been some of the team's least experienced test batsmen, such as Mark Stoneman and Dorad Malan, who had been having the most success in the early part of the tour. "Our more inexperienced batters have actually spent some time in the middle and before the start of the series. They are the ones under pressure," Bayliss said. "Cookie at the top of the order, I haven't really got too many concerns about him. He has been in this situation before. Obviously he would like to be scoring a few more runs. But it was good to see a number of guys spend some time in the middle, but the one thing for us is scoring 60s is not enough, we need 160s. Asked if he would have liked more competition ahead of the first test, Bayliss was realistic about packed domestic schedules making it hard for England to play against Sheffield Shield teams. "It's just the way it is these days," he said. "The Australian team would probably say the same when they come over to England, playing some of the county teams, playing a lot of the second 11 players. It's just the way of the world. I think both teams would like to see 1 or 2 stronger outfits to come up against and really test you out, but you go around the world now and it's pretty much the same everywhere." Bayliss also said he was confident injured fast bowler Jake Ball would recover from his ankle ligament strain to be available for the Brisbane Test. Ball went down during his delivery stride while bowling in Adelaide, leading to inexperienced quick George Garton being called up as cover for the Townsville match. Garton was already heading to Australia in coming days as part of the England Lions squad. "There could be a possibility that he would be right for the next game, but we will probably let him go there and make sure that he is right for selection for that first test. At least he will be available for that first test, whether we pick him or not. We have got to make that decision once we get closer, but he should be right in that 7 to 10 day time frame," Bayliss said of Ball. "He is fairly confident as well. He has got a boot on at the moment, but that is more precautionary.